ESPN finds little trust in Stephanie White's Caitlin Clark stance amid Indiana Fever's looming fears. The Indiana Fever's win over the Connecticut Sun isn't going to solve the bigger issue the team faces. Surely at 19-16, they are clinging to playoff positioning. And the reality is about to get a lot tougher because they have 2 straight games against the league-leading Lynx. Sure, it is the same team Indiana managed to beat once in a Clark-less Commissioner's Cup behind Sydney Colson's 4 assists, plus Ari McDonald's double-digit spark. Sophie Cunningham chipped in 13 that night, but she's out now, too. Which means head coach Stephanie White's best option at this point is to keep hoping for Caitlin Clark's return. When asked before the Connecticut matchup if Caitlin Clark would be back this season, White didn't duck the question. She leaned into it with 3 words. That's the hope. The ESPN analyst summed up White's words, reminding everyone that the Fever's priority isn't rushing her. The most important thing is that she's 100% when she's ready to come back. The timing is never ideal, but the long-term health and wellness is the most important thing. For Indiana fans, that's both comforting and unsettling. But a reality check might hit them hard. It is comforting because the team hasn't shut her down for the year. Unsettling because H.C. White's tone made it sound like a wish more than a plan. ESPN's Taylor Tannenbaum and Maria Marino made that point bluntly. To me, that cannot be counted on. Caitlin Clark most likely isn't coming back to save this team. And it's unfortunate, the analyst said. She went further. Even if she did come back, you have to get her back in the mix, get her back in the chemistry, in the fold. And it's just too uncertain right now. And she's right. Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Natasha Howard have only just started to stabilize after weeks of lineup chaos. Now dropping Caitlin Clark back into that rhythm, turnovers and all, could throw it off balance just as quickly as it might elevate it. Which is why her guarantee landed hardest. I guarantee you that the Fever are operating as if we have to prepare as if Caitlin Clark is not coming back. The rotation was helping White so far, but that's running out of gas, too. With multiple injuries and every game ruling out someone or the other, the Indiana Fever is forced to put faith in new combinations, something fans of a playoff-chasing team would wish for. Odyssey Sims and Kyra Lambert are now in the mix. This is proof that the Fever are moving ahead without their star. But the deeper problem is that every game seems to deliver a fresh injury blow that just shrinks the rotation further. Against Connecticut, Indiana survived because Kelsey Mitchell detonated for 38 points. She single-handedly created just enough margin for a 7-point cushion. But clearly, that's not a sustainable formula. The Fever is struggling but still trying to uplift each other in the process. But for how long? Caitlin Clark's teammates staying united. After Sunday's 99-93 overtime win against Connecticut, Aaliyah Boston's resilience was on full display. The Fever's number 7 forward praised the Fever's ability to keep fighting through an injury-plagued season, especially after Sophie Cunningham went down with a worrying knee injury just minutes into the game. For Boston, the key has always been sticking together. She believes in staying united, staying driven, and handling the ups and downs without losing sight of the bigger picture. You know, when one person goes down, we say all the time the next woman stands up, Boston said. And that's really just been our motto, and been what we've had to do a lot this season. And that's what we're just going to continue to do. The next woman up against the Sun turned out to be Kelsey Mitchell. The veteran guard exploded for 34 of her 38 points in the second half and overtime. She sure single-handedly dragged Indiana back from a brutal 19-point deficit. Her clutch shooting sealed the Fever's 19th win, but the comeback was just as much about the team's unshakable fight. Head coach Stephanie White also couldn't contain her admiration post-game. First and foremost, they're good human beings. They're selfless. They're tough. They don't care who gets the credit. Don't care whose day it is. They just got something inside of them that you just can't teach. And they bring it out of each other. It allows us to go through these incredibly tough times that we're going through and always gives us a chance. She went even further and emphasized the entire roster's role. Every single person on this roster impacts winning for us. Every single person on this roster is valued for how they impact winning, whether they play a second or not. They give and give and give to this team. And I'm thankful for this group. Now, with a 5-day break before hosting the league-leading links on August 22nd, the Fever finally have time to rest, reset, and possibly ramp up Caitlin Clark's practice involvement. Whether she returns or not, Indiana knows that its success hinges on that same toughness and belief. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Got a question, opinion, or suggestion? Drop a comment below. I read all of them, and I often feature interesting ones in my next videos. And most importantly, for more exclusive boxing highlights and celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you awesome content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.